firing it up, firing it up. What the fuck is wrong with some people? Happy 2016. I just read the news. Why did I read the news? Why on earth did I read the news? Before I read the news, I was like, nothing could annoy me on the news. Nothing possibly could annoy me. But what the fudge, man? So I went on there, onto Google, onto Cannabis News. Get this as the headline. This is the Mirror. This is the UK. This is the kind of stuff that we have in our headlines. Dad with £1,000 a month cannabis habit quits after just one session of hypnosis. Apparently, right, this guy, he's had a problem. He's a dad. He's got like 400 kids or something. I don't know. He's smiling and everything in the photo. You guys can go and have a look at the photo and everything. He's smiling in the photo. Because he's happy. And he's happy because he quit weed. He quit weed. Apparently when I had a spliff, I just didn't care. I just let the kids make a mess, let them do what they want. It was really bad. You're just in your own little bubble. All you think about is yourself. I was getting into debt. I was lending money off friends, lenders. Everything was affected. Not only me, but my whole family. Shea's wife, Trish, I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name, underlined the powerful effect the Class B drugger had on her husband. She said it wasn't fair on the kids. We struggled in every way. It was like he was on a come down from heroin if he didn't have any. So, did you hear that? A come down from heroin. That's all right. That's fact. So he was exactly like a come down from heroin. When he didn't have any weed. So fuck me, these are big gnarly words. So you can go and look these guys up. This is Shea and his wife, and they got 4 lovely kids there. They got the kids, and okay, that's cool. Now that's cool. Now I'm not complaining that you had to go to hypnosis to stop your weed habit because maybe you smoked a little bit too much weed all the time and blah blah blah. The one thing that they miss out from the story mentions it quite a lot in this story, and also in the video. There's a video online, so you guys can go check out the video. The video is with the person that I have the gripe against. So check this out. His name is, now this is where it gets crazy. I'll not even read his name yet. I'll just read the Mirror. I'll read the Mirrors. I will read the Mirrors. I'll read the Mirrors comment section. I'll check the replies. I'll check the replies now. There's comment from someone saying that they've used for 15 years and they're fine. So that's not to say that everybody who uses is gonna have a problem, is what he's saying. All right, and that's fact. Not everybody who smokes weed that has a problem. If you look at Dr. Carl Hart's research, then you're looking at about 80 to 90% of all drug users don't have a problem. So that's like cigarettes, tobacco, or they are the same thing. Alcohol, heroin, crack, methamphetamines, fucking butane. I don't know what the hell your drug is, but 80 to 90% of all drug users don't have a problem. So what one of the commenters is saying is funny that they've used for 15 years and they're absolutely fine. That's fine. You may be fine, but that doesn't mean that everybody's going to be fine, okay? So there's still going to be some person with a problem. So let's just pretend right now that Shea is the one with the problem, all right? Shea, he's the one with the problem, okay? Now, he mentions the word spliff a few times, and he does in his video as well. For those of our viewers who are not from this freaking country, if you're not from the UK, and the term spliff here is, even if you use that word over there from wherever you're from, when we use the word here, generally we refer to a tobacco and weed-filled joint. So it's tobacco and weed. And so from now, this is my assumption. I'm just assuming now. This is just an assumption, just in case. So I'm assuming that his habit. He said that he was smoking an ounce a week, and he was smoking it in spliffs. He couldn't wait until his next spliff. He mentioned spliff. So, you know, he's mixing with the tobacco. That's my assumption. So I'm assuming at an ounce a week, he's smoking, I don't know what the people say, about 3 joints to a gram. That's mixed with tobacco on average. So he's 3 joints to a gram, and then you're smoking an ounce a week. So that's fucking whatever that is, 84. So that's 84 joints a week. Is that right? I don't know. That was just fucking, my head's confused anyway. I'm not going to do all the proper math. So anyway, I'm just going to stick with that number right now. So 84 joints a week on average is what the man was smoking. I don't know how much tobacco on average you use over. So anyway, he's smoking. He's got, so that's a massive amount of consumption there. Okay, that's a massive amount of consumption, 84 joints a week, including all of the tobacco and everything. So he's decided that he's got a problem. He decided that he has now a problem. He's constantly chasing the spliff. It's nothing to do with the addictive, dangerous tobacco that he's constantly chasing. It's nothing to do with that. It's all got to do with the weed. So he's got a problem with weed. He's got a problem with fucking weed. He's got a problem with weed. And I got a problem with weed too, man. I got a problem with weed. Let me have my problem with weed. Let me sort my problem with weed right here. Same way Cult of Dusty will tell you to sort your problem with weed out. Shit. Have another bit of weed. Alright, this is me regulating my endocannabinoid system. Now, to get to the point real quick here, the person I have a problem with is the person he went for the hypnosis therapy with. Right? Now, that's fine, but this guy's supposed to be a professional. I seen the video. His name is David Kilmurry. David Kilmurry. Bro, hit me up. Dunf420channel@gmail.com. Let's set something up. Let's sit down together, you and me, buddy, and we can talk about, because, I mean, you must have all the answers, bro. You must have all the answers, because check this comment out. This is the comment from the person that he went to, and who, if you watch the video of David Kilmurry, the professional, if you watch this hypnosis professional's video, he'll talk about how he sees other cannabis users. He sees them and he tries to help them with their problem that they may or may not have. Who am I to argue? Every person is different, so, you know. So he helps them with these problems, but he's got facts. This boy's got facts. I mean, he's a fucking learned professional, and not only that, this boy has a suit. He has a suit. He has a freaking website. Do you have a website? I don't know if you have a goddamn website. I bet you have a website. David, spelled your name with a B there. David Kilmurry. I don't know. DavidKilmurry.com. There he is. Oh my god, dude, you have a website and everything. Oh.
Hi, I'm David Kilmurry.
Oh, there he is. He's talking.
This is quite a matter of importance, really, but
a matter of importance.
In the UK, 2 women a week.
I was gonna let you stop there. I was gonna let you freaking stop, but let's carry on. But you know what I mean. So anyway, we've got David Kilmurry here. There he is with his top that looks like one of those old school tops. You know, we got heroes and stuff from practicing in London and Coventry. Now, honestly, I'm bringing this home to you, Mr. Kilmurry. You freaking know nothing nonce. Get off your arse, get off of your high horse, get away from ignorance, stop reading the fucking media, do some goddamn research for yourself, you freaking idiot. I don't even have a lighter up here. I'm not even gonna have a bong. Oh my god. Doesn't even matter. So, David Kilmurry, this is what the boy said. This is the kind of factual information. It's a long video just to get to this freaking point, and I can't even believe. Anyway, it is an illegal and addictive drug that has no place in a family home and draws off the economy. It was used to control people years ago and make them do illegal things, and still does. You fucking idiot. Sorry for all the swearing in this video. This is an over 18s video. Generally, I'd have a bowl and be chilled about this, but I just read this shit, and I'm just like, fudge pack. What the hell is wrong with these people who so-called professionals? So-called professional. Professional cognitive behavioral therapy. Cognitive behavioral hypnotherapy. Has a long-ass name and shit. A long-ass name. And he knows fuck all. He's a hypnotherapist, but he doesn't know a fucking thing. For someone who's works with people with your mind, would you not just take 5 seconds out of your day and research whether or not the bullshit that comes out of your mouth is actually factual? Blah. So I'm just gonna have a bowl. And right now, I've got 5 minutes until my buzzer goes off because I have to go down and freaking finish feeding the kids. Because Shea, you mofo, I'm glad that you got whatever problem it is that you had resolved. That's cool, brother. Awesome. So, I can't even remember where I was going to go with that. It's so annoying. This Coventry person, whatever, David Kilmurry. Why do people still... Why? It just doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. But I've got 4 minutes now going down to go and get the kids' supper. That's the point I was making. Is that Shea, I'm glad that you sorted out your freaking problems with whatever addictive habit that you had that was causing you to scream and shout and all of that stuff. I'm glad all of that is sorted for you, but the majority of us can still look after our fucking kids, okay? So don't make us look shit because you were fucking shit. Admit you were shit and fix your fucking problems. We're not shit because you're shit, okay? We are otherwise law-abiding citizens who are capable of looking after our goddamn families. At least 80 to 90% of us. Why do they make these goddamn stories from people who have a problem, a small problem like that, with addiction, and they make it such a big thing? And in the UK media, the first thing they've got to do is tell everyone that this is the problem that you're going to experience if you go near this shit. If you try and look after your body, these are the problems that you can experience. Just tiny percent of you, but will make the story so prominent in the media that it seems like it affects everybody, and that everybody will have this problem. No, mofo, the majority of us are fine. We're functioning just fine. We're just a little annoyed at your stupidity. Whatever. I'm gonna go and finish this shit. Hope it wasn't too much. Okay. Alright, love you all. David Kilmurry, you're a fucking idiot. Go and do some research. Happy doing.